Hello friends, here we will discuss 6th of January 2022 current affairs, and along with current affairs we will discuss some static fact. The questions I have taken here is very important for your upcoming mains examination. So moving to the first question here. The famous pianist who led the Ceylon Corps to glory died recently. What is the name of the personality? And the name is Neil Nonkinry. Neil Nonkinry. Uncle Neil, as Neil Nonkinry was fondly known to all, was admitted to Mumbai Reliance Hospital on Tuesday. Shillong Chamber Corps founder and noted music composer Neil Nonkinry died at hospital in Mumbai. He was 51. And Meghalaya, Shillong is the capital. Conrad Sangma is the CM. Governor Satyapal Malik. World Day of War Orphans is observed on 6th of January. World Day for War Orphans on 6th of January highlights the array of challenges these orphans face. Globally, millions of children orphans due to war they are subjected to life of hardship, and this day was created by French organization. The children are often neglected, therefore World Day of War Orphans is observed every year to remember these children and reminds the responsibility to work hard to diminish the shadow of war. This is the fact here. Moving to next. Reliance Jio has entered into a partnership with which of the following platform to integrate in Jio's handset? And this is Zupi. Option A is the correct one. Reliance Jio has entered into a strategic partnership with Zupi. Zupi is a skill-based gaming company whose games have over 70 million downloads. Zupi recently raised $102 million in Series B funding. And here you can see this comes after Zupi raised $102 million in Series B funding from the Nepean Capital and Western Cap Group's Tomal Bay Capital, AZ Capital, Matrix Partner, India, Orios Venture Partner, and the company has so far raised $121 million, right? And the total valuation is of $600 million. ICMR recently approved Tata's RT-PCR kit to detect Omicron variant. So what is the name of that particular kit? And that is OmiSure. OmiSure. The COVID kit developed by Tata is called OmiSure and will be enhancement for the detection of Omicron variant. The Indian Council of Medical Research has approved a testing kit for detecting the Omicron variant of SARS-CoV-2 coronavirus. The kit is manufactured by Tata Medical and Diagnostic. The COVID kit developed by Tata is called OmiSure and will be an enhancement for the detection of Omicron variant. And some static fact. ICMR headquarters is in New Delhi and Director General Mr. Balram Bhargav. Xiaomi India evaded what amount in respect of customs duty recently? And this is 653 crore rupees. Chinese phone maker Xiaomi's India unit has been slapped with a 653 crore rupees notice for alleged evasion of import duty as per the official statement. And Xiaomi headquarters is in Beijing, China. Li Zhong is the head. Right, so just this thing remember here, 653 crore Xiaomi India evaded in respect of custom duty. That's it. Google acquires cybersecurity based startup to bolster its cloud security. What is the name of the startup? And this is Cmplify. Cmplify. Google has acquired Cmplify, an Israel-based cybersecurity startup, to include the security orchestration, automation, response. That means Security Orchestration Automation Response. This is the full form and the acronym of SOAR, SOAR, and to its Google Cloud Security portfolio, augment its Chronicle Security Analysis platform and makes its security invisible. So yes, it is it. And Simplify headquarters is in New York, US. Amos Stern is the CEO. So that means security orchestration, automation, and response to its Google Cloud Security portfolio, augment its Chronicle Security Analytics platform, and make its security invisible. The two companies announced this. Right. Moving to next. Which company joins the UN Security Council for the first time? And this is Albania. Option D. United Arab Emirates Ambassador Lana Zaki Nusseibeh, this is the pic, Lana Zaki Nusseibeh speaks during a flag installation ceremony for new members of the United Nations Security Council, Tuesday, 4th of January, UN headquarters, and UAE, Albania, Brazil, Gabon, Ghana were elected as a 5 non-permanent member nation to the Council for the term 2022-23. The UN Security Council got 5 new members Tuesday. Albania, Brazil, Gabon, Ghana, and the United Arab Emirates formally took up the posts. And which country joins the very first time? As I have already mentioned, that is Albania. Right. Some static fact: capital Tirana, currency is lek. Edi Rama is the PM, and president. Yes, president, that is Ilir Mehta. Ilir Mehta. Right. Which country launched its longest underwater highway tunnel? And this is China. After nearly 4 years of construction, China's longest underwater highway tunnel is now open to vehicle traffic. And the total length, that is 10.79 km, almost 6.65 miles, and about 50 km east of Shanghai, from where Lake Taihu in eastern China, Jiangsu province. Right? The tunnel stretches under the Lake Taihu in eastern China, Jiangsu province, about 50 kilometers east of Shanghai. Right? And the tunnel was built at a cost of 9.9 billion yuan. Construction began on 9th January 2018. Right? And China capital Beijing, currency renminbi, President Xi Jinping. Bhanuka Rajapaksa recently retired from all forms of international cricket, in which country he belongs to. And this is very common because the name itself is saying that this is from Sri Lanka. Because if you remember that President, Prime Minister and President Rajapaksa title is there, so this quite confirm that Bhanuka Rajapaksa is from Sri Lanka. Right? In this way you can remember this. Rajapaksa represented Sri Lanka in 5 ODIs and 18 T20s, scoring a total of 409 runs across formats, which included 350s. He was part of the Sri Lanka's T20 World Cup 2021 squad and finished as the third highest run scorer for his team with 155 runs from 8 matches. And Sri Lanka, Colombo is the largest city. Sri Jayabhadrapura Kotte is the legislative capital. Currency is rupee. Mahinda Rajapaksa is the Prime Minister. Gotabaya Rajapaksa is the President. So I hope all the news I have discussed here you understood very well. So that is all for now, and good time.